Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Xavi's interview. It was a very interesting interview. It was also a very long interview because it was a total of 20 minutes. Xavi Hernandez has yet again showed his desire to coach FC Barcelona, and that is what we are going to be discussing throughout this video, is to discuss just what are the possibilities, right? When should we bring Xavi Hernandez into Barcelona? When is the right time? And what has been taking so long for this coach and former Barcelona player to actually make his return back to this club? But before we go into that topic, I do want to talk about the OneFootball app. The OneFootball app is considered as the best football app you could find within the App Store when it does come to the latest player news, team stats, player stats, any tournament that you do want to follow. It is all compact within the OneFootball app. And for those of you guys who are in the UK, you guys would also be able to see La Liga highlights if you guys are following either FC Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Valencia, Real Sociedad. If you guys are in the UK, you would be able to see those teams' highlights. And again, all of this is going to be compact within the OneFootball app. The link is going to be down in the description box down below. By clicking that link, you guys would also be able to support this YouTube channel. But now let's get back into the video. And so look, Xavi Hernandez has made it so clear, and yet again he has showed his desire to be the coach for Barcelona. And this basically just proves yet again to the people out there who has been saying that Xavi does not want to join, Xavi would never join this mess. Those are all just false narratives. Like, I don't know where those stories are coming from. I have no idea why those ideas and thoughts are even being created, because Xavi Hernandez in the past year has been knocking on the door to join Barcelona. And the only reason why Xavi Hernandez has denied the job of Barcelona back on January 2020, it is because he did not deny Barcelona. I have already said this. He did not deny Barcelona. He denied ex-president Bartomeu. He did not want to be under that type of control, because he knew that if he were to join Bartomeu's FC Barcelona, he would not be having the control that he wants. He did not like the terms and conditions of the contract, because what we tended to see for every coach under ex-president Bartomeu, it was that the sporting directors, the sporting department, they were just throwing players at these coaches and saying, can you work with these players? Try to work it out. These are the players that we believe could work with this Barcelona squad. And then the coach had to basically readjust his sporting plan because of the players that he was being handed. And that is just not the way that you should be running a club. Every sporting department and every coach have to correlate against one another. That is what makes a great sporting project. But we did not have that back with Barcelona about 3 to 4 years ago. That is why Xavi Hernandez did not want to come in. And so Xavi Hernandez knew at that moment that he wants to be very well calculated. He is a very well calculated person, and if he were to join Barcelona and actually do it, actually become the coach, actually make that big step and take the responsibility, he wants to do it well. He wants everything to go as planned. And so this is what Xavi had to say a couple of hours ago within this interview. My idea is to coach Barcelona one day. I have never hidden this. It's my dream. I don't know if it will happen or not, whether they even need me or not, but for the moment, I'm also happy at Al Sadd and very proud of being here. If any offer does come, it will be evaluated, and then we will try to decide. But for the time being, I am very, very happy here. And this statement right here that we are seeing coming from Xavi Hernandez, it is just another calling to Joan Laporta to say that, look, I want to come to Barcelona. I am free. I'm more than willing to come in. We can negotiate. And when it comes to Joan Laporta, he had so many chances and so many opportunities to actually replace our current coach, which is Ronald Koeman. Like, he could have done it back in the summer of 2021. He could have done it after the match against Bayern Munich where Barcelona has lost 3-0. He could have done it when Barcelona tied against Cadiz 0-0. He could have done it when Barcelona lost against Benfica 0-3. All of these games that we have seen, all of these performances that were displayed on the field, those were times where it has really shown that Koeman's Barcelona does not reflect what Joan Laporta wants to build. Koeman's Barcelona does not reflect what Barcelona actually is. And so something was really wrong here under Joan Laporta's management, and he himself even knew this based off what we have been seeing on the field. It has been a disgrace on the way that Barcelona has been playing. Now look, Joan Laporta has his own ideas on why he has yet to call up Xavi Hernandez or replace Ronald Koeman in general. I have no idea. Many of us do not have any idea why Joan Laporta has not made that decision yet. Only the club and the staff members and the representatives within this club actually know. We do not know. And anyone in the comment sections who wants to act like they know everything, you guys do not know either. I do not know. And many Barcelona experts and commentators and journalists, many of us just do not know why Joan Laporta has not made the decision. My only guess that I do have, and keep in mind, this is my guess. I'm not saying that I know or I am speaking facts through this microphone right now. I'm basically just guessing, but my only guess is that Joan Laporta wants to make a smooth transition. He wants to bring in Xavi at a time where it is not going to be a very high stake moment. But if we're going to be having the conversation of bringing Xavi Hernandez coaches in the correct moment, I would say now. Like, if I was the president, I would just do it immediately, no matter what situation we are in. Like, I would do it within the next few hours. Because look, here's what's the most interesting part of this whole thing. After this match against Real Madrid, which I assume Joan Laporta is going to want Koeman throughout this time, because there is no reason on why we should be switching coaches before we face Real Madrid. But after we do face Real Madrid and we finish that match, whether we lose 3-0 or 4-0, or we win 1-0 or tie 1-1 against Real Madrid at the Camp Nou, after that match, we play against Rayo Vallecano, we play against Alaves, we play against Dinamo Kiev, we play against Celta Vigo. Many of these teams that we are going to be playing after the Clásico, they're not going to be the hardest games out there. Like, much respect towards these teams. I understand that they could do us damage. They could actually grab about 1 to 3 points throughout these games, but it is not as bad as it used to be. Like, back then, we did face Bayern Munich, Benfica, Valencia, many tough oppositions. But this would be the moment here, like in this picture. If we were to bring Xavi Hernandez, it would be right now, after the match against Real Madrid. This is why I always bring the example of Chelsea and Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich, they switched coaches back in, I believe, November 2019 and December 2019, around there. They gave the job towards Flick, and they won the Champions League 6 months later because Flick was the man to coach Bayern Munich right. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea have switched coaches, took out Frank Lampard, brought in Tuchel around January 2021, and they won the Champions League 5 to 6 months later. You see how important it is for Barcelona to switch coaches, to act fast, to know when it is the time to switch coaches and who is the correct man to do so. Now, here's the thing. Many are going to be saying, Kevin, it's super unhealthy that you're comparing Bayern Munich and Chelsea to FC Barcelona in terms of the level. That is not what I'm saying. That is definitely not what I am saying. I'm not comparing levels when it comes to Barcelona and Bayern Munich and Chelsea. I'm comparing the management between Bayern Munich, Chelsea, and FC Barcelona. I want Barcelona to be managed in a way just like Bayern Munich and Chelsea. Not sportingly, not in the playing style wise. I'm not saying that. What I want is for Barcelona to be managed well in all areas. And bringing Xavi Hernandez to Barcelona would be the first step into bringing the identity back. I'm not saying that Barcelona is going to be being the top team out there in Europe. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Barcelona would officially bring their identity back. And the moment you do bring your identity back, it is going to be the moment where you are going to be finding yourself. And that is very important. The only thing that many of us really do want is for Barcelona to play well, is to be very fast players, have the rhythm, have the tempo, press well, create all of these triangles, have the positional play. Many of these things, many of these characteristics is what we want to see in Barcelona, because eventually it is going to lead towards a very dominant FC Barcelona. And so look, I know that this may seem like I'm backlashing on Joan Laporta, but I'm not saying that. I think that Laporta may have some valid reasons on why he has not brought in Xavi here yet, because look, I want to congratulate Joan Laporta for what he has done in his first 6 to 7 months as the president of Barcelona. He has renewed many players like Ansu Fati, Pedri. He's going to be renewing Gavi, Araujo. He has decreased the salaries of many of these players, and he has made very good transfers during the summer. The only thing that is missing that Joan Laporta has to do within these next 4 to 6 months, I have no idea when it could happen, but it has to be very soon. It would be the return and the arrival of Xavi Hernandez. Like, Xavi has already made the calling. He has already made his 3rd to 4th calling that he wants to come to this club, and he's not even backing Al Sadd fully anymore. Like, he is saying that I want to coach Barcelona, that is my dream, and I'm ready whenever. Like, he is not in that moment where he has to say, I'm not going to be speaking on Barcelona because I have a job which is with Al Sadd. Like, he is not like that anymore. That is just not his attitude. So seeing how Xavi is so enthusiastic, he is basically saying that he could do a lot with this squad, something that we did not see with Koeman, because if there was one thing that Xavi could do, it would be to maximize these players. And Xavi himself, he does know this. There is a reason on why he wants to join this club, is because he knows that there is the quality and the material in this squad that can do what he would be asking for. So what does Xavi favor? He favors wide wingers. He favors fast passers, midfielders who can take different areas on the pitch, and a very mobile defense. That is what he wants. That would be his version of Barcelona. So it could be a front three of Ansu Fati on the left, Memphis as the striker, Dembele as the right winger. As for the midfield, if he wants fast passers, it could be Gavi, Pedri, and Frenkie de Jong within that 3-man midfield. As for a very mobile defense, a defense that can move the ball fast, switch play, press very well, it would be a back four of Alba on the left, Garcia and Araujo as the center back duo, and Serginho Dest as the right back. And you just look at this squad, I can get why Xavi says that there is no reason to complain, that the squad and the players is already there, that they can produce you a very good image on the pitch. But that is basically just going to be my thoughts on the whole Xavi Hernandez interview. Hopefully this does happen very soon. It is something that many of us are looking forward to. And the pre-match preview between Barcelona and Real Madrid, it is going to be happening tomorrow tomorrow. It will be posted on YouTube very early in the day. It should be very exciting. Hopefully Barcelona do grab the 3 points, but we'll talk about that in the next video. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.